Hi, gang. This is Jay Brightland with Grand Welcome, and I just wanted to do a little bit of a deep dive on what's going on with the Kissimmee data right now. Because if you are a short-term property manager or you're doing it yourself, you're probably noticing that here we are in summer of 2022, and things don't look all that amazing. So we went and spoke to our VRBO representative and found out that this last month, most of you found out if you didn't have bookings in May or you just launched, it wasn't a banner month. We're down 38% in gross bookings. So that's a lot. It's a really big chunk of change. May, September aren't really banner months to begin with anyway. But this is according to VRBO. Kissimmee in general is down 38%. The revenue associated with these bookings, so revenue is actually up a little bit per booking, which is good news, but it's not going to make up for a 38% decline. So overall, the money coming in is going to be down 31%. This is all of Kissimmee and all of VRBO. You don't get this type of support from Airbnb. So if you're only on Airbnb, you're missing a lot of customer support as a homeowner that you could be getting with VRBO. And we'll talk about just what we can do with taking advantage of pushing your ADR higher to take advantage of the fact that people just aren't traveling like they used to last year. So year to date, the market is not as bad down. Gross bookings for Kissimmee, the absolute bottom line, is down 9.5% from the beginning of the year to now. So when all the inflation stuff started hitting the fan and the economy started going down, as May is generally a downtime anyway, people really panicked. So let's just call it 10% down for the year. Book value is up overall. So what that means really is that people are capitalizing on higher ADRs. So it is what it is. Inflation is what it is. The market is what it is. And people are not traveling as much. So if we know that, and we've got that data, what I want to talk about to our homeowners is what can we do to capitalize on the resources that we have in front of us. So I want to just offer a couple things. So first of all, this is our property called the Magic of Brunello, kind of a play on Bruno. And this is our VRBO listing. So it's a little bit less important with VRBO to have a collage less important with Airbnb, because Airbnb basically collages everything. But when you look at it on a map view, you're only going to see one. Now, the thing with Airbnb, when you look at the Cozy Palm, is you just get photos. And you really have 10 photos to capitalize on people's attention, and then it's gone. Actually, we're just rearranging these right now. But I'm showing you this because the Cozy Palm, like the Magic of Bruno, on our third slide, there's our... We make it, first of all, one thing you can do is you can make it stand out with fatheads and theming. Those are just the absolute best things that you can do. Highlight the outdoor area if it looks nice, have colorful furniture. But then for us, what we do, our third one is we're doing more of this, is putting videos in there. And I'll show you why this is important in a minute. Let's play for a second. And I messed this up, because you should really do it in portrait. I just got a new camera, and so I did definitely mess this up. But don't do what I did. Don't make the mistake I did on this. Whereas the rest of our videos in YouTube, we do them in the landscape style versus the portrait. If you're watching it on an iPhone, it'll actually do okay. But most people, when they're booking vacation, they're doing it on their computer. So the themed, the collage, the videos, again, videos don't translate on Airbnb, but Airbnb's got a little bit nicer presentation. If you're a homeowner, you know it's hard to work with Airbnb versus VRBO. So again, here's the Magic of Bruno, and when you click it, again, the third one should be right there. This is one of our Margaritaville properties. And again, to make it stand out, we have to showcase the thing that's unique about the area. In this area, not theming, because every house basically looks the same here, but not every house has a pool and a spa. And what we should have here on the third one, again, now you can see like how much better this looks because I actually did it the right way. Oh, I lied. Most of our videos now are done in the landscape position. Like our new property here in Claremont. So I'll talk about this property, see how much better that looks. Just reads better. But anything you can do to capture people's attention, and I'll show you the data in just a quick second. This is just my unique style, and I really want to highlight straight away that this is an older house that when the owner purchased it, had a lot of deferred maintenance. But it was just want to like see straight out the bat, like this is a big, bright, open house. It doesn't feel dark. And then I want to highlight almost immediately game room, and then want to get outside as soon as I can. So what does the data say? So we know that the market's down, so we asked VRBO to say, look, overall, how well is our profile doing versus the orange, which is our three biggest competitors. This would be Vacasa, Evolve, and I think Jeeves are like the three big ones. So that's how well they're doing. This is how well all of Kissimmee's doing. And then the blue is us. And yeah, there's definitely spikes to 0. But if we were to average this, we should be much higher. So gross bookings per listing, and then also we're going to see the page views per listing. So people have an interest in what we're doing. We're doing something right, and I just want to see that we're continually trending above our neighbors and our friends. Again, because we have less listings and we're going to have zeros, these guys are so big that they're never going to go to 0. But if we looked at the course of this over time, this should always be trending up and not down. And we do see that reflected over here. So it's all about the data. If our homeowners come to us and they say, well, geez, what do I do? Like, how is my unit projecting? What we also want to do is say, all right, for a 3-bedroom in the area, we want to look at, and I always tell people, we never want to look at this in a vacuum. We never look at your place and say, your occupancy is at 68%, and that's better than industry average of 59%. So in this case, almost all the way across the board, except for a little blip here when the owner actually had it blocked off, where our occupancy is always up and considerably up in the summer. More important to me than that is the blue line versus the orange. This homeowner is bringing in $319, $275, so she's bringing in a whole $100 a month. Per on average higher per night versus her competitors. 248 versus 173, 319 versus 171. So the market is what it is. What are you doing to stay relevant? What is the data saying about you relative to your competitors? And if you don't know these things, that's important for you to circle back and say, what can I do to make my property unique? Can I create a video? Can I create a collage? Do I need to rearrange things? You've got 10 photos to capture your audience's attention with. And I'm not the best with this. I'm okay at it, but I'm not the best with it. Photos tells a story. And actually, one other thing that we try to do, now that I'm thinking about it, if you were to go back and read some of the print, this is the Cozy Palm. We just try to be funny about this. Hogwarts room. The ensuite features a jungle-sized bathroom with dual sinks. And what Cozy Palm stay can be completed without a soaking tub? Just to put a little bit of flair in this, oftentimes when I get down to the bottom, recharge your young humans with massive grocery stores within a short 5-minute drive and rest easy at night knowing that this guard-gated community would keep you and all your venturers safe. Anybody who's stayed at Paradise Palms knows that they've got a really difficult to maneuver security guard. So somebody's reading this, they should laugh at that. Hey, a whole bunch of things to do. Woo, yeah, lots to do. And oftentimes I'll put in here about this, oh, by the way, the Magic continues at Walt Disney World with all its major theme parks, Cocoa Beach, Lenora. Just like, what can you do to make it fun and interesting and lively so people, when they come and they stay with you, you're not just like everybody else. I hope this is helpful. I don't have any really great like takeaways for you other than going back to here's the data. We're down 38% the last 30 days. We're down 31% overall. Year to date, we're down 10%. That is what it is, friends. The data is the data. But know your data relative to its peers because that matters a lot. All right, hope this is helpful. Hit the subscribe button. Let me know what we can do better, different, or other.